Manchester City won 15 charges verdict expected this month. Senior figures brace for impact. Manchester City is poised to receive a verdict this month regarding the 115 charges of alleged breaches of Premier League financial rules that have loomed over the club since the charges were first levied. Senior officials across the Premier League are reportedly bracing themselves for the outcome, as whispers of an impending decision grow louder. The hearing into these charges took place between September and December 2024, and the football world is on high alert as October unfolds. The context of the charges. The charges against Manchester City stem from allegations that the club manipulated its financial statements and misled the Premier League regarding its financial position. These accusations, if proven true, could have severe implications for the club, including potential points deductions, hefty fines, or even expulsion from the league. Since the allegations first surfaced, City has consistently maintained its innocence, asserting that it has complied with all financial regulations. The significance of this verdict extends beyond Manchester City itself. It could set a precedent for how financial regulations are enforced in football. In a climate where financial fair play is critical to maintaining the integrity of the sport, the outcome could resonate across the league, affecting clubs of all sizes and their approaches to financial management. The atmosphere in Premier League boardrooms. As the verdict approaches, the atmosphere within Premier League boardrooms is charged with tension. According to reports from The Independent, club executives are increasingly aware of the potential ramifications the verdict could have, not only for Manchester City but for the league as a whole. Some insiders have described a sense of anxiety among senior figures, who are contemplating the various scenarios that could unfold depending on the outcome. The decision is expected to have a ripple effect throughout the league. If Manchester City is found guilty, the club's rivals may call for stricter oversight and enforcement of financial regulations, leading to a more stringent approach to financial governance. Conversely, if the club is exonerated, it could embolden other teams to push back against existing regulations, arguing that compliance is too burdensome. The club's response. In the lead-up to the verdict, Manchester City has continued to assert its innocence. The club has engaged in a robust defense, employing legal experts and financial analysts to argue its case. City representatives have expressed confidence that the evidence will exonerate the club, maintaining that their financial practices adhere to the required standards. Furthermore, City has emphasized its commitment to transparency and compliance. In a statement released earlier this year, the club reiterated its position, declaring, "We have cooperated fully with the Premier League's investigation and remain confident in our case. We look forward to a fair and impartial resolution." Implications for the future. The implications of the verdict are profound. Beyond immediate penalties, the outcome could reshape the landscape of football finance. A guilty verdict could lead to a re-evaluation of financial practices across the league, prompting clubs to adopt more conservative financial strategies to avoid similar scrutiny. Additionally, it could initiate discussions about the effectiveness and fairness of existing financial regulations, potentially leading to reforms. Conversely, an acquittal for Manchester City might signal a need for the Premier League to refine its financial regulations and the enforcement mechanisms that govern them. The league may need to address concerns about transparency and fairness in its investigations to ensure that all clubs feel protected and treated equally. The waiting game. As October progresses, anticipation builds for the impending verdict. The football community is keenly aware that the decision will be more than just a reflection of Manchester City's financial practices. It will serve as a litmus test for the Premier League's commitment to upholding its financial regulations. Fans, players, and executives alike are left to ponder the future of the league as they